All right, boys and girls, ladies and gents, not week, but we in the NFC Championship. I did make two moves, as you can see on the right hand side. I did want to go get Marvin Harrison Jr. I did want to go get Saquon Barkley for the third down running back slash fourth down running back. We did get Marvin Harrison Jr. Can go with Terry McLaurin, Julio, Luke McCaffrey, and Marvin Harrison Jr. and De'Ami Brown, so that could just build up um, our offense. I got those two. I didn't do nothing for the defense. And then everybody else is pretty much the same. We just got those two people. Um, I still got Zach Ertz. Matter of fact, since I don't want Zach Ertz to, retire soon, he's gonna put his age down because I do be running that two to three tight end set. Um, But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. More lit content is going to be on the way. I will see y'all uh, at the end of the video. After we win the NFC Championship. I'm signing out. I will see y'all after the game. I'm out. Peace.
It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Washington. It's the Saints and the Commanders, and it's coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Washington Commanders. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? Well, now how about this return? Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Carr. It's caught by Bryant. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Fights loose. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. On play action, it's Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now Carr. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Carr. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Carr. And It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
And we talked about it last week, the pressure of not just playing in the playoffs and now in the championship game as they try to close out a perfect 19-0 season. Of all the games they've played, though, this year, this is far and away the toughest one. If they find a way to win it, guess what the next one will be? The toughest one they've played. That's what happens when you have a perfect record on the line.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. To the air goes Daniels. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Now Daniels. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Here's Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 30 yards. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. From the 23, here's a second down and 9. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. To throw is Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Robinson. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. A loss of 2 there. Second down. Again, it'll be Robinson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Barkley will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. York now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing now is Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Finding Taysom Hill, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. To throw, it's Carr. A quick one here, hauled in by Kamara. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. Carr to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown. Martavis Bryant. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it all culminates in the Saints touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Daniels looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Now a 2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And, Charles, it's not very often an elite back becomes available. They jumped on him. I think they were smart to do so.
I agree, and we hear so often about how the running back position is devalued. But when you have a chance to get one of the truly best, top of his game, you go out and get him.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, Robinson trucks over him. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Robinson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Robinson with another carry. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Third and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's Carr to throw. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Carr going to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. To throw is Carr. Bryant has it. Oh, and now some space to operate. Still going. Touchdown, New Orleans. Martavis Bryant with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Throwing now is Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory. Yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like...
He's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Carr. past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Washington going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They've got his man complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This is caught. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown Commanders. Saquon Barkley as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Houston Texans doing battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. Doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Second half begins with a run by Robinson. We'll get this up to about the 44. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 8. They'll run again here with Robinson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 53 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. And now they're in the hurry-up. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Barkley inside handoff. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Darnell Washington, 26 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Saints offense and Derek Carr ready for this next possession. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Going right back to Wilson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. Kamara trying the right side. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the...
Johnson odds poke free. Football is held. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A rough time for a turnover there. They give it away on their first possession of this second half.
And what makes it worse, Brandon, is that they've already given away the lead in this quarter on the touchdown drive a minute ago. Now they run the risk of really falling behind unless their defense can bail them out a little bit. They'll be cheering for them hard from the sidelines.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. In motion goes McCaffrey. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake. Daniels. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Back to throw. Daniels. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. Back now here on EA Sports. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he takes it in for the Commanders' touchdown. Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Commanders are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Open man left side, Shaheed has it. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carr now to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Carr. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
They go play action. Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. In motion right, that's Wilson. Now Carr. Got a man here, it's Wilson. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Carr. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Carr again. Wilson's got it complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cedric Wilson from 17 yards out. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Up the middle with Barkley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out 1st downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Barkley. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, it's Rodriguez. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this time he is in. Chris Rodriguez taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan out.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give to Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And oh, he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. To the sideline and incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
One final try now for Carr. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. The Commanders are going to the Super Bowl as we say good night, everybody. And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, boys. Hi, ladies and gents. Just finished out the NFC Championship. We beat the Saints 56-35. The Pro Bowl. I'm finna skip the Pro Bowl. We're finna see who we finna play against. Chiefs. I already knew we was gonna play against the Chiefs. We play against the Chiefs. Next video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. More like content is going to be on the way. I will see y'all. We play against the Chiefs. I'm signing out. Peace.